Sarandos calls for streaming viewership transparency. He's right. Let's do this story first.
Okay,
right
then let me
it's
grab that.
Ahead of data dump. Now, here's the thing. Netflix just posts all of their streaming data. Why? Because it's very good. But other services like Disney Plus are not as reliable, or they thread the needle by changing what the rules are of how they report it.
Yeah, and I think we were complaining a lot about this during the strikes, that all these numbers were being hidden, but makes you wonder also, if Netflix wasn't at the top of the heap, would he be saying this?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So Netflix co-CEO Ted Sarandos is calling on the company's streaming competitors to be more transparent when it comes to releasing their viewership data. This is the kind that is kind of an answer to the folks who are saying, hey, I don't really get to see how my stuff does, how my stuff does. And I agree. So the idea is that the numbers is out there so that the talent can see it, so that the agents can see it, so that the press can see it and know what's a hit, what's a miss. On Thursday, the streamer will release viewership figures for its top shows as part of its biannual data dump. Sarandos said the company saw 94 billion hours of Netflix watching the first half of the year, an increase from the previous report. It will demonstrate that the biggest movies of the year and that the biggest movies of the year are these movies that are made for Netflix.
Now, let me read that. The biggest movies of the year are these movies that are made for Netflix and only playing on Netflix. Basically, he's saying that without calling out, he doesn't call out anyone specifically. These other services are not transparent in their numbers. So how do you compare anything? This is why it matters. Because how well something does contributes to what you get paid. If you're in a hit streaming show, you should get paid more money when you go do something else. If there's nothing to compare, how do you know? Right?
Yep. And it's also, the whole, not to bring up the Acolyte again, but when people are calling for the renewal second season of the Acolyte, the reasons are clear why it's not going to happen. It's because no one saw it. And unless you share those numbers, they're just going to continue to call us racist, homophobes, and everything.
In particular, the numbers that are shared by Disney Plus are skewed to make it look like it's a hit. So there's no way to they don't use the same standards, right? They say, oh, it outperformed that from the last one, or it's great on a Tuesday.
Or is the highest seen premiere for 2024.
Yeah, what does that mean? It doesn't tell you. That's why Netflix has been very good about that.